From him, he chased me all through Fallbrook. Yeah.
For your bowls that you made?
They're worth it every penny, though. They're so delightfully wonderful.
Fernando bought some too. I gave him a cross-country discount.
Especially
The higher level.
Yeah, it's a little cooler up there. It's a little cooler up there.
Is that where you always lived, or?
No, we lived in Palmo Valley. Yeah.
No, you like
Yeah.
living
In Valley Center.
Valley Center better.
Yeah, yeah.
My brother.
Yeah.
Hello, ¿cómo estás?
Glad to see you, Fernando.
Sí.
Is my bowl broken yet?
Fernando.
Is your Mercedes still going?
That's not the same.
Flat top.
Yeah.
Good. Have a seat. Have a seat.
75.
People with gray hair sit
Oh, I didn't
down.
realize that was the same Fernando.
I was saying your father is one of the most inspirational people in my life, really, to me.
That's so
From what I remember
special.
of him, the way he treated us and the way he coached us and
Aw.
everything that he did. It was great.
It's a gift of encouragement and motivation. High
Taught us
expectations.
discipline, a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without yelling. He
No,
he
no.
was an example of it.
Very good example.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, that one looking good. Can I have that one?
Yeah.
He could also get his own plate.
I can get my own plate, but that's okay. I've been craving a sandwich since yesterday. Thank you.
It was repeat miles.
Velasco went faster.
410 miles?
You'll have to ask.
That's in track.
He ran the jack.
In track? Wow. 410. You could have been in the Olympics.
And you're not even that tall. I mean, you must look like a jackrabbit.
You should see my stride. It's like way long.
Oh my God. That's amazing, really.
we have tunnels for our rabbits. We do pour a concrete slab, and then I make 8-inch drain pipe, corrugated drain pipe. Number 2, worked out in the morning and in the afternoon for cross-country training.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is ran 20 miles a day.
I lived in Fallbrook for just 4 years. I'm the 4th in my name, and our son is the 5th.
Sack, freshman year, was expelled from high school for one day, told to leave campus by the principal. Ooh.
What was Mount Sac?
Right now, you shave that thing off before you come back.
And it was we were so angry because here he is, 18, signed up to go to Vietnam as soon as he graduated, and you're telling him he can't wear a mustache.
That was the dress code.
I know.
No skirts below, above the knee.
No,
Yeah.
women had to go down and they would measure the dress.
6 inches, yeah.
And it couldn't be any higher than 6
He was
inches.
pushing it because the hair couldn't be past the collar until he went to a school board meeting, and he was saying, not everyone can afford to go get, pay for haircuts and whatnot. So that day he wore his tennis shoes that had holes in them, and when he was walking back, people were like looking at his shoes.
We never lost a cross country meet. And number 3, I love doing hills.
That's good, right? Oh, that's great. I love that.
Who? Why does that sound familiar?
running hill.
We're gonna find out.
Had a crush on Kathy.
Coach went as a exchange coach to England. We won the state in 75.
Often I drove in a car. During the runs, I often rode a bicycle. During the runs, if I was lazy, I just walked.
That's hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think those are 3 lies and no truth.
Yeah. Was
Did
there
you-
anything true there? Just trying not to laugh.
2 of them were supposed to be.
Okay, write something down.
I'm not gonna write
He rode in a
anything.
What was the
car.
last one?
He
Can
rode a
we guess?
bicycle. Or he walked.
Not yet.
Oh, he would.
We would walk.
Yeah, he would walk.
Yeah, but he didn't like you guys walking though.
No.
Wouldn't really.
I
be able to
thought
keep
he
an eye on
ran.
us if he was walking.
It's gonna be bicycle.
Wouldn't be accomplishing much.
I think.
All right, which one's the lie?
I've never ridden a bicycle.
I never walked. I'd rather be dead.
I know, so which is the lie?
It's number 3.
No, I never walked, so that's a lie.
So you drove in a car and you rode your bike?
Yeah.
I did ride a bike, and initially I drove a car, which is
I thought you always
a
ran.
horrible example.
In the old days,
Yeah,
the
in
beginning.
the old days, yes. That was like, I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah.
When he was the youngest. And now then he got older. And,
Before the
That's because
dinosaurs.
you were running too fast and he couldn't, you know, yeah.
He always ran with us, so.
yeah, he always ran with us. Yeah.
Yeah, we were. I was one of the ones that shaved our heads. Yes.
An official hound dog.
Official hound dog. Yes, I think it was 4 or 5 of us that did that. That was not planned, actually. We had grown our hair out, and Reuben Barron's mom permed our hair at her house, and she didn't use papers or something like that, and it burned our hair horribly. That's the truth. Is that all our hair was fried, so that we had basically like an afro. And the hair was ruined. It was gonna just have to grow out, and our parents weren't happy, and we probably made them more unhappy when we shaved our heads to fix it. But bald, absolutely bald. It was quite a good look.
Yeah, we got famous.
Yeah.
And also, you guys were, who was part of the hound dog group? Jeff, you.
I think it was Victor,
What started,
Reuben.
like 2 years earlier, it was John.
John
'cause
Black?
We all had
John
the,
Black.
We all had
Yeah,
the
there was
shirts,
some-
because I think.
Yeah, there was some that probably graduated and
And then the
changed.
shirt was, quit kicking the dog.
Yeah. Some people had a little like a turd they wore in a necklace around the neck. They made a wood shop.
I still have that.
You still have that? Yeah, I didn't have
Part
that.
of the hard top?
I just remember, we still have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then John Black made the shirts.
And
On the back it said, quit kicking the dog. And it had a dog with
And you had said that if it was like Pink Day,
Well, you
you
can-
guys would wear black. You would totally be so
It's
rebellious.
kind of rebellious, yeah. So
Yeah, across the country.
we think of something else fun, different.
Oh, I wish Gilbert was here.
Yeah, we used to, when we got done with our training, we used to stand on the little wall at the shower. And I was standing right there with, I don't remember who. So all of a sudden he comes back from behind me and pulls my shorts down. People were walking. Oh, I don't know how to pull it.
The funny part is he had to lean down to grab him.
Oh.
So I moved them.
He's like, no.
Oh, okay. Got a bigger shot.
And then another time we were in the lockers, and what's his name? I forget what. He says, "Hey, look, there's something in that locker." He tells him, "There's a $20 bill. I don't remember why he believed it, so he wasn't there to get it, and he locks him in there.
Into the locker?
He locked him in the locker.
He's been a little guy.
No, he was pretty tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's his name?
Forget what his name was.
Try to look for him.
So, Gilbert, get me out of here! I'm gonna kill you.
Gilbert did that
Then
too.
Gilbert did that too.
It was the other Gilbert, not this
Not
Gilbert.
The other
that
one's
Gilbert
in the
Maris.
bathroom.
Do you want me to get him?
Yeah.
Okay.
The jokester. And I go, I know who you are. Gilbert.
After the cross country meets that we have on Friday, afterwards, we'd all the team would go, or a lot of the team would go to Fallbrook Pizza. And we'd eat a ton of pizza, and then after that we'd go to the football game, and then to the dance afterwards. So it used to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Gilbert worked at Forward Pizza.
Yeah.
So he used to take us over there and we make like glasses of Coke. We used to make covers like that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And we all hang out right there with him and we do what he does.
What fun memories.
That way.
That's great. Okay, Alberto.
Probably
Gilbert.
the extra hill for
Yeah.
the sweets.
Yeah.
What?
Run the extra hill for the sweets. One more for the sweets.
He used to tell us that.
Yeah.
You used
Yeah.
to say one more hill for the sweets?
And I'll tell you, there was foreign exchange students that were brought to, and I could be wrong on this, was it Vista? Vista High School had a foreign exchange students that came, and they were supposedly Olympic contenders. So the summer before he knew already that they were going to come, and we were going to compete against them. The task that he gave us for the whole summer was to run 500 miles. So Fernando and I would get up every morning and go run, and I think, if I remember right, and I could be wrong, we did more than 500 miles he and I based on the hills that we did. So that year we came back really sharp. Everybody, and we kicked their butt.
Wow.
But he had us so psyched. This just sounds rude, but if he would have told us to eat dog shit, we probably would have ate it. He had us right in the palm of his hand, but it was in a really neat way, because the things that I remember about him is that he pushed us to that limit where you feel pain, and he pushed us past the pain. Plus, he taught us discipline, how to be very disciplined, and also how to run correctly. He focused so much on making us run correctly that now I'm the worst critic when I see people running down the street and their hands are flopping, their legs are going all over the place. I go, they need a coach like Coach Parry. He used to make us hold little pieces of blades of grass in our fingers, these 2 fingers, and loosen our wrists up, and we had to run on the line, on the 10-yard lines, and make sure our foot hit the chalk mark every time.
Huh.
And he'd make us run back and forth the whole thing, everybody behind each other. But one more for the Swedes. I will never forget that. I think did you come in first that year? I think, low score wins, right? I think he came in first. One Swede, Gilbert, and then one more Swede, and it was me and Feliciano.
Wow.
Irene. So we had a great year that year. That's when we won avocado.
You're going to beat number 9.
Yeah,
John, you're going to go and beat number 12. Like
who we had to stay
who
with
you
for the
had
other
to
team.
beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that they
That was fun. He's like clean all the time, and so we're theirs. And they tease us and tell us, you guys are no good. You guys get a medal for tying your shoes. And so they dared us to compete against them in a football game in the morning without any gear. And we were out in the lower field, and of course we were real agile. I mean, I weighed 140 pounds back then, and these big football players. And I remember one of them hits me, and I was probably like a feather. I just flew. What I did is I went with the flow. When he hit me, I flew backwards and I landed on my butt. Then we hear the whistles up on the top, and it was Coach Parry and I think it was Coach Pack. They saw us and they were whistling. What?
No, but I heard that from Will Lester. I heard it from you didn't talk about your parents being there, but a lot of the kids Ruben's parents didn't come. Nobody came.
Yeah.
But you still ran.
Because you didn't see much. You couldn't.
Yeah,
And
but
across country.
You didn't see either. You couldn't watch much for anything.
Show up at them and
that's a good point.
And
The funny thing was, I went to Europe and I had an afro, and they wouldn't let me in Eastern Germany. So I've had mustaches and hair and all that, but during that one period when Gilbert just came to the high school, we were worried about how long your hair was and all that. And it's unbelievable. The Rodriguezes, several of their family were my runners, and Serratos, several of the families are my runners. Obviously, the star of all times was Alberto Velasco, and he was unbelievable. And he ended up running a 4:12 mile, but he quit school when he was a sophomore after he won CIF. So he individually he won the CIF 2 times, another guy 1 time. And our team, the only boys team, was when Fernando was the captain, and we won down in La Jolla, and that was fun. And then with the girls, with Debbie on the team, we did win 2 times with the girls. But the whole thing of coaching runners, when I really was never a runner, it's so gratifying to see improvements. I know one time we had about 40 girls and guys, and since I didn't drive a bike anymore and I didn't drive a car, I ran in the middle. So the ones behind wanted to keep up with me, the ones ahead didn't want to see me. So I had 40 girls and boys, and I was like number 20. And some experiences like at Mount Sac, and some of the other ones are experiences, but the girls and the guys who went through the whole thing and didn't give up and tolerated my crap, 500-mile summers, all that stuff. I don't know, you got to have a goal all the time, and it's very healthy. It might be kind of dangerous. One guy during practice, first time he drove home in his Volkswagen and had a wreck and died, but that was a rather sad thing. But the main thing is the character, you gentlemen right here, and girls the same way. And it is fun to have had, like Mara Lasden, she got second place in the whole thing one time. So she was probably my best single girl, but Alberto won twice. And another guy, he's not here, lives in Oregon now, Good Lake. He won 1, we beat everybody. But it's very gratifying, and every Friday before the meet, we'd go to somebody's house and have breakfast, and hopefully you wouldn't eat anything before the meet. I still remember Gilbert Rodriguez. I learned something. We went to a race down in Balboa Park. He wasn't too successful, but he vomited as soon as we got there. I remember that. No way, you eat before you run, and you don't vomit. No, Gilbert. But I remember that so well. Anyway, some nice experiences, and you runners and girls and guys made it happen. Sometimes there were managers like Jaime, such a dependable gentleman here, another Serrato, yeah. And so I'm just a lucky guy to be around so many people that don't mind running. And you see, I'm on vacation. I don't give a damn. You run when you're on vacation. You run at the ocean. You run in the mountains. And so the excuses are not too plentiful or truthful. But I just want to thank you, ladies, now that you're married to special guys. And she was a runner. And the experiences were really great. But that's funny, the first year with Gilbert and long hair. Oh, shit.
How many years did you coach in total?
18. Yeah. But that was fun when I got an afro. Oh, shit. A lot of Duke Snyder got an afro. Editor of the paper got an afro, but I kept it 2 years. And went to Europe, and they wouldn't let me in East Germany. What?
Because you were half black or something.
Lots of joys you gave me, guys. And you married some nice ladies here.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Hola, Fred. Adios.
I'll raise my hand. Oh, you get called on. Thanks. thank you for being such a great history teacher.
Uh,
I really enjoyed you as a history teacher.
trying my best.
And also, the fact that you trained me to run so well, it has served me for the remainder of my whole life. Everything I do, I use my legs. I'm a concrete mason, and it's helped me throughout my whole career. Everything I've done, firefighting, gold mining, logging, everything with the legs, leg work, and upper body, push-ups.
One time in Coronado, I was a PE coach, and all the junior head camps came out. I said, it's time to do push-ups, honest push-ups. And I knew I could do 50. But some kid, Dave Roberts, oh God, he had 50. I had to do 51. I'll never compete with a young man again. I died.
Gilbert.
Well,
Say
I
it
don't
loud.
remember about barfing. In,
Barfy.
Barfing, throwing
no,
up.
Oh, you
throwing
don't
up.
remember barfing, okay.
Yes, I don't remember that, but I'm old now, so maybe I just forgot. But anyway, the most thing that impressed me, because we were his first team for him to coach, was that when he said he would pick us up for the morning runs, and it was like, this guy's gonna pick us up. And so anyway, he picked us up every morning for the morning runs.
What, at your house?
Yeah.
Picked you up, went and scooped everybody up at their house?
Yeah, he'd go around.
Okay.
He had a route that he would go to pick us up, and we'd just wait inside the road until he came and got us. And so, that's what he would do. Of course, nowadays, I don't know if
Took
he
away your
allows.
excuses, I can't get there in
Exactly.
time, right?
Yes.
That's in the
So
morning
I'm gonna come
before
get
school?
you.
Yes, before school.
This is
Come
like
pick us
6
up.
in the
2
morning?
workouts a day, yeah.
Yeah. That was before school.
Wow.
Of course, we had to go take a shower afterwards.
Oh my
But
gosh.
Thank God. The other part was, he was the only coach that I could talk back at, but he wouldn't kick me off the team or anything. He would just shake his head and say, Gilbert, Gilbert, Gilbert. And I remember he was telling us, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. And I turn around and go, we are picking up the pace. So anyway, that was a thing that I really liked, where I know if I did that to some other coaches I had, and whether it was track or whether it was wrestling or basketball, I don't think he would put up with me.
Yeah. That's good, Gilbert.
I remember watching other people. The guys were crazy. That was fun because that was the years of the hound dogs. I remember I failed at every eye-hand coordination sport because the whole family was athletic. I didn't have any other options because you have to do sports if you're in the Parry family. So, cross country, no. So that was good. I started out being the slowest, but you can talk. You can talk while you run.
Oh my God, you talk?
No. Tennis, nothing else. So all the slow girls and me, we would just talk and we'd laugh and talk and laugh, and we didn't mind being slow.
Somehow I don't think the guys talk that much, did you?
Yeah, there's a conversation page.
Oh, really? Oh,
But Dad didn't care that I was slow. He's just glad that I did it. And after you do it long enough, you get faster. Like, you can't keep running 6 miles twice a day and not get faster. So then he let me win CIF with my 2 buddies. So, and we were in a threesome. Debbie Crossan, Shauna Gibney, and I. One was older, one was younger. Julie Graffio, she was a positive light. But I think he also taught me that our attitude is contagious. Nobody should gripe, because then everybody, it's hot. Now everybody's thinking it's hot. I'm tired. No, never a negative word. I think that's why we had so much fun, because you couldn't be negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was
good,
fun.
Debbie. That's good.
I think one of the things about Coach is amazing dedication to the sport and to the kids, the way that he was able to deal with other people are mentioning right now. And then it was kind of a family event for you because Mrs. Parry used to go there and you were involved, and his dedication going. I remember hearing about him going to pick up the kids early in the morning, so there's no excuse. And just his time that he spent to, it really forms, I think, young people. And I think some of my fondest memories is the cross country, even though I didn't run, but I was part of the team. It was just, it was a big part of my high school memories that I had. And he was a big part of, Mr. Parry was a big part of that, his dedication. And, as far as a funny one, it's again Gilbert Maris being the mischievous.
I hope we're getting this on film. We gotta send this to Gilbert.
Mischievous guy that he was. It was another event like Fernando, but it wasn't on me. It was Jim Pinnell, I think, and Gilbert was hanging on the pull-up bars by the locker rooms, and Jim Pinnell came from behind and pulled his shorts down.
Jeez.
A lot of mooning in cross country.
All right, John.
So positive and, inspired us to do our best. And then the camaraderie of all the people that we ran with was just phenomenal. We always, during class, we passing between classes or on the weekends or at the football games, and it was always a good experience. Everything was so positive.
Well, you know why I decided to do that surprise birthday party for my dad years ago? Who was there? Yeah. I think you were too, yeah. Is because at the reunion I was at, I noticed you guys were hanging around one another. I don't know if you were at the high school reunion, but Debbie and I were, and I was like so surprised that it was a 2-year combination reunion, and all the cross-country boys were standing together laughing, and I'm like, how interesting that I didn't see the football guys do that, or the basketball guys, or the tennis guys. It was the cross-country guys in those 2 years that my sister was and I were in high school, and so I realized that there's just something really.
I'm still, I had lunch with Ruben a week ago.
Yeah, did you really?
So I've stayed in touch with him for forever.
Yeah.
So we've been, he used to live up the street from me, and he was the one that got me into running.
Yeah.
But ever since, we've just been, good friends ever since.
That's so great. Well, let's see who the winners are.
I was going to mention one other thing.
Oh, please, yes.
I learned this at San Diego State when Ernie Zampese was down there. I remember so clearly a race, and here I am cheering for our guys at the end. You don't cheer for a guy at the end. You get around to the place 2 or 3 times in the middle of the race. After that, with Ernie Zampese, no, I was on the course, and forget about the end. The end is good, but you better encourage him in the middle of the race.
With your megaphone. You had your megaphone.
Oh yeah, a little megaphone.
Outside. When Alberto was mentioning the football team and all that stuff, because I remember, Gil and I started dating in our junior year, but he said, no one comes to our cross-country meets. No one supports us, it's all about the football. And I had 4 brothers, and they all played football. So, but I said, well, what do you need, so then I started making sandwiches, and they had to be peanut butter and jelly, so I'd make sandwiches for the guys. It had to be our senior year, because I remember you thanked me at the, when you guys have the little award ceremony, and my brother had just got back from Vietnam, and he came to that, and stuff, so, it's very meaningful, and I thank you for noticing the work that I did to feed these guys, so.
That's very
We
appreciative.
always paid him back by crashing what was it, everybody was in the gym before the football game. The pep rally, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We should go ahead and do dead chickens and then stream around and jump off the stage
Yeah.
and run out.
Ran through a few classes too in session.
Yeah, there was a math teacher. I can't remember his name.
Oh, it was Proby.
He finally got it.
All right, we got a little bit of Mary Kay. John, you had 4 correct?
Yep.
All right, get the medal. All right, here we go.
Congrats, John.
I love sunscreen over the men's wash. Okay, you're gonna love that sunscreen. Stand next to him. Okay, so that was 4 correct. Anybody have 3 correct?
Oh, you're tied.
Oh boy.
So you three. And I have one woman's prize. So get up here, Janice. Janice definitely gets a medal.
Oh, okay.
And because making such good sandwiches and so supportive of her,
Thank you.
of the team. So this is for you.
Thank you.
Stand with the boys. And then the other
Honey.
two,
Honey, it's sunset.
Alex. And who was the? Oh, Gilbert. Okay. Gilbert, come on up.
Woohoo!
Okay, so Alex, you get a medal, of course.
Give him a medal,
There you
right.
go. Yep, you get a medal.
It's the cross country awards ceremony.
Okay. And then you get
What
to
did they
play
call
this
those?
game.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock,
Whoa.
paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. He won. Okay, all right, let's get a picture. Okay, now,